This webinar will be focusing on the CRM tab of Mercury. This is where you store all your people records and your opportunities. We're just looking at the features up the top here and what they can do. So once you're in the CRM, if you click on search, you'll bring up all of your contact details. And there's a number of ways that you can filter this information. So we'll start on this end. Clicking on add filter there lets you select from a number of options here of how you can sort your data. The first default option is to find clients who have a birthday between two dates. So this would be useful if you send maybe an email or SMS out to your clients on their birthday as a marketing tool. We'll run through some of the other options here. You can find all of your clients which have a certain relationship manager. So if I click on search here, I'm seeing all of the clients that have Joe Webinar as the relationship manager. So this field here. We can find the email bounced tag. This filter can bring up all of the clients that you've tried to send an email but the email has actually bounced back. It's good to use to find out which clients maybe have an incorrect email address, or the clients that have really strict spam filter settings and they're just not, your emails just aren't getting through. You can also sort by category. So on the left hand side here we've made a bunch of custom categories and we've put a few clients in the Collingwood supporter category there. So if you'd like to learn how to make custom categories, that can be done in the admin section. So for example, I could have a client who is in the Collingwood supporter category and in the over 50 category. So you can slice and dice your CRM. You can search for more than one category at a time by adding a filter. So you can find everyone in the Collingwood supporter category and everyone in the over 50 category. And looks like none of them in this database overlap. We can change that to or, and what will pull up then is anyone who's either in Collingwood supporter category or the over 50 category. So they don't have to be in both of these categories in order to come up in this search result. And there's also the filter that allows you to search by related opportunity. So what this lets you do is it finds the opportunities relating to these people and lets you search for a number of different things. So you can, if you select lender here, say ANZ, what we'll get is all of the clients that have an opportunity with ANZ. The mail merge option here can be used to create Word document mail outs. So you would print the documents and then send them off to clients. If we select a user and we'll do a demo mail merge, we've created a happy birthday document here. It's a custom document that we've set up, and if we choose this one, it'll actually generate a document with either one or all of the clients that are in your list, and it will fill in all of the details that we've asked it to. So it's brought through the name, the address, and all of the details for Joe. And if you had more than one client selected, it would simply have one client on each page and it would list so client 1, page 1, client 2, page 2. You can print out all of your pages and then individually post them out to each client. The email merge is similar, so for this one we'll select all three and click on email these recipients. So this would send an email out to all of them, but you can put in custom tags here. So first name, if we say hi, first name, type in our text here, kind regards, Joe Webinar. What that will do is it will actually bring up the client's first name. As you can see here, this just demonstrates how the email will appear to your clients. So it's actually, the email's been customized to each client there. So it's a great way to get a message across to a number of clients at a time and actually personalize the email. You can add attachments here as well if you need to. So the SMS merge, this can only be done if you've set up bulk SMS, which you can find information how to do that in the wiki. But it's just the same as the email merge. Once you've set up your bulk SMS, you can send SMS to more than one person at a time. Move to branch. If you have virtual branches set up, you can select users and move them to the virtual branch, just as simple as that. Address labels. This prints out address labels for all of the clients you've selected. It's a default template that we have. So we've got a number of different address label layouts here, and it'll just list the clients that you've selected in the address blocks for you to print out onto your address labels. Export to Excel. You can choose to export a number of contacts to Excel. Just as a demo, this is what you would find if you export to Excel. So it might be useful for you if you'd like to have the client details in a spreadsheet as well. And that's just a default report. That one can't be customized unless we put a feature request through to the developers. Move to category. It's an easy way to move a bunch of your clients to one category at a time. So rather than by clicking into the client and then adding a category one by one, you can select a whole bunch of clients just by holding down Shift and clicking on the selection and say move to category, either the selected clients or all of them, and put them all into a category. Add to sync. This is used if you are syncing your client database with Gmail. So rather than going into them individually and clicking add to sync list, you can do it in bulk. Initiate campaign. If you are doing a campaign, it's best to watch a campaigns webinar. It'll explain what that's about. And move to My Marketing. That is, if you're a My Marketing subscriber, you'll get a demo of that as well. So moving on to home loans opportunities. You've got a number of options at the top here as well. They're mostly the same. We'll run through the filters because there's a few different filters here. So you can search your opportunities for loan amounts maybe greater than 200,000. That will bring all of them up. Another option is obviously search by lender, and we can add another filter here. So we'd search for all of the ANZ opportunities, and maybe we'll within a certain settlement date. So we'll want to find all of the ANZ opportunities that settled between last year and this year, and that will bring them up. The same as with people, you can export opportunity data to Excel. You can move them opportunities to a virtual branch, and you can assign tasks in bulk. So if you want a task for all of these opportunities, maybe follow up with your ANZ clients that settled last year, you can assign a task to these ones we've selected, and this would simply put a task into each opportunity, and maybe assign a delegate. So you'd like Joe Webinar to follow up with these clients, and you'd like him to do that on a certain date. And merge to document is the same as the mail merge option. So you can make custom opportunity document templates. That's covered in another webinar. When you select that option, it brings these two document folders up, and your custom templates would show in here. You can also generate maybe credit guides on bulk. So if you'd like to send a credit guide out for more than one opportunity, select the template here, click on choose. And this has spat out credit guides for the 3 opportunities that we have there, just all in one document. The merge report generates a default report of the loans that you've selected. So the report is quite useful, and it just lists these default options, so the loan amount, settlement date, and it can be good to just summarize maybe all of the loans from a particular lead source and how they're doing. That's about it for this webinar. If there's anything that you'd like to see more information about, have a search in the wiki. There's plenty of other webinars and also other wiki pages that explain these features.